Hey there, I'm Cheryl. Welcome to Your Journey Yoga. I hope that your day is going spectacularly well and that it's only going to get better from here. Um, Important to take time for yourself each and every day and do the things that are good for you and the things that you need to do and then the things that are super fun. So hopefully this has rolled all into that and that this will just bring a smile to your face and good energy for the day. So starting at the top of your mat, feet are going to be hip width apart. We take a big shoulder roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Let's do that shoulder roll one more time. Great way to let go of tension and tightness, to just increase that shoulder mobility, and then let those shoulders just gently slide down and away. Return the palms to the front. Spread your fingers wide, some intensity through the palms of the hands. Inhale, reach to the sky. Cactus arms, turn your palms towards the front, spread your fingers wide, squeeze those elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach to the sky. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, hollow, open the chest, activate through that upper back. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhaling and releasing that left arm down, right arm reaches high. Take your gaze to the sky. Standing lateral fold. Standing lateral flexion. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, other side. Lengthen and reach. Inhale, both arms come up one more time, each side, just because it feels really good, and create that space between the ribs. That length down the side of the body. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, other side. Lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. Interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head, and as you exhale, gently pull the chin towards the chest. Close the elbows around the ears. Inhale, lift the head, open the elbows wide, gaze to the sky as you let that head relax into the hands. One more time, inhale it up, and then as you exhale, gently draw the chin towards the chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall. One more time, back. Open through the chest. Let those elbows fall open. Inhale it up nice and tall. Release your hands to mountain. Bending the knees. Placing the hands just above the knees. Fingertips pointing inward. Press the chest forward. Arch your back. Gaze to the sky. Standing cat and cow. Exhale, hollow. Draw the chin towards the chest. Draw that belly button back. Inhale, press it through. Arch your back. Gaze to the sky. Exhale and hollow. One more time, each direction. Big full deep breaths. Exhale and hollow. Now stay low, but lift the arms. Chair. So those toes are not touching, so neither are our knees. Our weight shifts into our heels. We're firing up those big muscles, those quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. Inhale, half lift, just halfway up. Weight still in those heels. Exhale and sink. Stay low in those legs. Circle the arms forward. Around behind, all the way up tall. And now let's take it to the back. Big circle. All the way around behind as your weight still in your heels. And back to the sky. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, stick or hop to high plank and hold your plank. On your toes or your knees, we lengthen through the crown of the head. We draw that belly button in and up. We lift out of those shoulders. Find your breath, one more good. Inhale. And as you exhale, lift your hips to down dog. And let's alternate bending knees. Walk it out. So just noticing if there's any tension, any tightness, any restrictions going on in those hamstrings or the calves. So just depending upon what you've done the last couple days, you might feel a little bit more. I always feel it a little bit more in the morning. Great way to get that worked out. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs, reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. Shifting your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Flex that right foot, bend that right knee and draw your heel towards your body. Now take your gaze between your hands. We're going to sweep that right foot through. Back heel to the floor, stand tall to warrior one. Arms overhead, unless that causes tension in the neck of the shoulders, then pull those hands to heart center. We work to square the hips, to press through that back heel. Beautiful stretch going on through the calf. Strengthen the belly. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. Exhale and sink. Inhale, lengthen and reach in. As you exhale, begin to hinge it forward. Lengthen through the fingertips. We keep that long diagonal line. Turn your palms towards the floor. Now squeeze those shoulder blades back as you pull the elbows back. Again, activating those cactus arms. Squeeze those elbows. As you inhale, extend it out. Keep that diagonal line. And as you exhale, once again, pull it back. Inhale, reach it out. And rise back to warrior one. Are those hips still square? As you exhale, open to warrior two. Hips, chest, and shoulders open to the side. Gaze out over your front middle finger. Core is strong. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. Exhale and sink. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Open hips, chest, and shoulders to the side. Reach it out over those right toes. When you can't reach anymore, right arm down. Left arm high. Triangle. Little to no weight on that right hand. Fingertips are reaching towards the floor. Left fingertips are reaching to the sky. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. Place your hand along the inside of your foot. Rotate your body and extend right arm to the sky. Revolve triangle. Now that front knee might need to bend. We're going to make that leg as straight as we can. Find your breath. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends. Back heel comes off the floor. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Press through that back heel. Really nice stretch for that right hip. And through that left hip flexor. Find your breath. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, begin to straighten that front leg. Front toes lift. Back heel presses towards the floor. Square your hips. And draw your nose towards your knee. Inhale it back to that low lunge. We're going to do that one more time. As you exhale, lift your hips. Lift those front toes. Press that back heel towards the mat. Square your hips. Nose towards your knee. And inhale it back to that runner's lunge. This time as you exhale, lift your hips. Sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. Go ahead and open up your hips. Add a flex of that right foot and once again bend that right knee. Coming down onto your left forearm if that feels okay. Breathe. Extending right leg to the sky and slowly release it down. Coming back to down dog. We inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes to the sky. Flex your foot, bend that left knee, draw your heel towards your bottom. We take our gaze between our hands, and as you exhale, slowly sweep that left foot through. Back heel to the floor, stand tall to warrior one. Squaring the hips, the chest, the shoulders to the front. Little bit of a pelvic tilt so that we keep that lower back safe. Can you feel that outside edge of that back foot pressing into the mat? Breathe. Find your breath. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Take a big breath in, lengthen through those fingertips, and as you exhale, begin to hinge it forward. Long diagonal line. Keep pressing through that back heel. Now turn your palms towards the floor. Spread your fingers. Take a big breath in, reach. And as you exhale, pull those elbows back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Can you feel that openness through the chest? The strength in that upper and middle back? Inhale, reach it out. One more time. Keep that diagonal length. Squeeze. Inhale, reach it out. And rise back to warrior one. And as you exhale, open to warrior two. Hips, chest, and shoulders open to the side. Gaze out over your front middle finger, a little bit of a pelvic tilt. Belly is strong, chest is lifted. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. Exhale and sink. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Open hips, chest, and shoulders to the side. Let's reach it out over those left toes as far as you can reach. When you can't reach anymore, left arm down, right arm high, triangle. We're lengthening and extending out of the shoulders through those fingertips. Gazing towards the sky, if that's okay on your neck. Otherwise, down towards your big toe or just straight ahead. We're working to stack our shoulders, to stack those arms. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down. Place your hand along the inside of your foot. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky. Reach it up. Again, working to stack, to lengthen, to reach. How's your breath? So we're just wringing out any tension, any tightness from yesterday or days past. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. One hand on either side of your foot, front knee bends, back heel comes off the floor, and we find our runner's lunge. Really nice stretch through the front of that right leg, those hip flexors. Really nice stretch for that left hip. You might feel this in your groin. We're gonna take this into a hamstring stretch. Take a big breath in, core strong, and as you exhale, lift your hips. Pull those left toes off the mat. Press that right heel towards the floor. Square your hips and draw your nose towards your knee. Should feel a pretty decent stretch. We inhale it back to runner's lunge. One more time. As you exhale, lift your hips. Straighten that front leg, front toes lift, back heel presses towards the mat. Square those hips. That right hip wants to pull back. Don't let it. And inhale it back to that runner's lunge. This time, as you exhale, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. Go ahead and open up those hips. A little deeper stretch than before we came into our warrior one. Add a flex of that left foot, a bend in the left knee, and draw your heel towards your bottom. How about maybe coming down onto your right forearm? If that feels great, awesome. If it doesn't, stay on those hands. How's your breath? Extending that left leg to the sky and slowly releasing it down to down dog. We inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down, let's go slow. Let's take our time. Let's melt as slow as you can. Breathe. Almost there. Press it through up dog. Open those knees nice and wide. Sit it back to extended child's pose. Find your breath. Resting on your chin or your cheek or your forehead. Inhale, lift just slightly. We're going to close those knees and we're going to walk our hands forward with a giant step. So right up to the top of your mat. Hands are shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers. Now we're going to lift our sit bones to the sky as we draw the chest and those armpits towards the floor. This is puppy pose. Really nice stretch for the shoulders, for the back. Find your breath. And let's slowly walk those hands back up. And we're going to come back to a seating position with those legs or the knees bent. If you are not great with that, with the knees being bent like this, you can adjust. And if there's another pose you love, feel free to do that. So thunderbolt pose. Hands resting on the thighs. Breathe. We're going to get into those feet in just a moment. So now we bring the hands forward and we're going to tuck our toes. And we're going to bring the bottom back towards the heels. You feel the arches of the feet and those toes, really nice stretch. Now if you have a tendency to get cramps in your toes or your feet, this might set it into that. So if it does, give a second, wiggle the toes, massage your feet. So the more we can do this, the less that will happen. So keep that in mind. If it feels right to you, go ahead and walk your hands up. So now we're resting those hands on the thighs. The more weight you put in the back, resting on your heels and your toes, the more you're gonna feel this. So just be really mindful and be nice, you guys. There's no need to go gangbusters on this. Just do what feels good. And good is a relative term. So if you know me well enough, it is good. You can still breathe. If you don't want to swear at me or throw anything at me, then it's good. Okay? So anything beyond a good stretch, guys, yeah, that's not good. So no pain. If it feels right to you, bring your hands back. Now we're going to open up the chest at the same time, getting that stretch for the feet and for those quadriceps. Now, if you like, begin to lift your hips. Deeper stretch. Now through the shoulders, through those quadriceps, through the hip flexors, through the belly, and into those toes. But be nice. Almost there. As you exhale, release your bottom. Core strong. Pull the hands back to the thighs. Come forward and release those toes. Oh my goodness, wiggle those toes. Woo! That one's an intense one, at least for me. Go ahead and let's come on over onto our hip. Sweep your feet around. Come on into easy pose. I love this pose. And I love the fact that they call it easy pose because, yeah, it's not so easy for some. But hopefully it's not too bad. If it is, adjust if you want to have your legs out wide or whatever feels good to you. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, release that right hand down, left arm up and over. Now circle that left arm around behind your back, forearm along the small of the back. Just circle the waist as best you can and roll that left shoulder back. Now let's turn our gaze towards the floor with a little tuck of the chin towards the collarbone. Breathe. We circle that left arm back up and over. And as you exhale, release your tummy and chest to your thigh. Relax the weight of your head. Breathe. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands through the center, fingertips reach out as far as you can reach, and relax the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, reach it out, core strong, hinge it all the way up. And as you exhale, release that left hand down, right arm up and over. Turn your gaze towards the sky as you press that right hip towards the floor. We circle that right arm around behind the back, forearm along the small of the back. Circle the back of your waist just as far as you can. Roll that right shoulder back. Now keep that shoulder back and turn your gaze towards the floor with a little tuck of your chin towards that left collarbone. We'll stretch for the neck, through the side body. Circling that right arm back up and over. And as you exhale, release the tummy and chest to your thigh. Reaching out through those right fingertips, pressing that right hip towards the mat. Great stretch through the waist, that lower back on that right side. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through the center. Fingertips reach out as far as you can reach. Inhale, circle your hands back by your hips. Big circle of those arms overhead. Hinge it all the way up. Extend those arms out to a T. Core strong. Rotate palms to the sky. Bend the elbows, bend the wrists. Goddess arms. Now press those arms to the sky. Bring the palms to touch. Pull the hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Release the hands to the knees, palms to the sky. Drape the wrists over the knees. And bring your index finger to touch your thumb. Find your breath, slow it down. You're calm. We are at peace. Our day filled with love and energy. Our mind open to possibilities and opportunities. Take a moment to just simply breathe. Keeping that sense of peace with you, begin to bring your awareness back. The breath deepens. feeling that energy flow. Keep the heart open, the mind clear. Stay present right here within each moment. And as we bring our practice to a close, a few words that you're welcome to take with you or just let float on by. Material things come and go. Faith, loyalty, and honor stay with us forever. Let's gently open the eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull the hands to heart center. I hope your day just gets better and better and better as it goes along. Thank you so much for taking some time to take care of yourself and choosing me to do that with. I appreciate it more than you know. Take care of yourselves, be well, and until the next time, namaste.